Hi, I'm Gloria Williamson, Clinical Director of Your Life Nutrition, with offices in Southern California and clients seen virtually worldwide. We created this series as an offering to help spread fresh, science-based information that will enhance the safety of food and body relationships. Our dietitians have supported very difficult moments with parents, guardians, healthcare professionals, teachers, and coaches. We've identified some key information that is frequently miscommunicated to our clients that causes confusion and sometimes harm. In response to this, we produced this educational video series, 5 Minutes with a Dietitian. We think this information is vital for you to know. Thanks for listening. How our clients think and how their brains are wired can be enhanced by the power of food. It can also affect their relationship with food and their bodies. Neurodiversity is a growing field of research and understanding, with an estimated 1.2 billion individuals worldwide identifying as being neurodivergent. Intuitive eating, the non-diet approach of making food choices that feel good to the individual, is a great skill to develop and can help a person learn to tune into their body's needs, to detach from diet culture and food shame, and to practice compassionate self-care. But what if a person can't intuitively eat? Tuning into body cues of hunger and fullness can be really difficult for people who dissociate from their bodies due to trauma or gender dysphoria, low sensory awareness, or years of disordered eating or dieting that have numbed the brain and body connection. People with these challenges can still get their needs met, but it may require timers, meal schedules, meal planning, and possibly dietary supplements. People who are struggling to get enough protein, fat, or calories may benefit from consulting a dietitian to address this. On the flip side, people can also miss body cues telling them when to stop eating, or they may not sense their fullness until they're overfull. They may also like the sensory input of having either their mouth or their stomach feel very full. This is why it is so important not to assume the reason behind the eating habits of clients in larger bodies, or that they need nutrition education, or they need to be put on a dietary meal plan. Sometimes it's not a sensory issue that alters eating patterns in people who are neurodivergent. For example, people who have ADHD can struggle with organizing their thoughts around when and what to eat. Additionally, many medications prescribed for ADHD lower appetite to the point where people often go 10 hours straight without eating. This can lead to rapid, unintentional weight loss, sometimes greater than 1 to 2 pounds a week. Any weight loss for a growing child or teenager should be looked into, even if a person started out at a higher weight, as this indicates they're not getting enough nutrition to perform daily brain and body activities well. When seeking out a dietitian to help with either of these challenges, make sure that it's a dietitian that is HAES, healthy at every size, informed, or body inclusive, and has worked with neurodiverse clients. You may even seek out feeding therapy in cases where diet intake is very limited. An eating disorder that shows up more frequently in the neurodiverse population is ARFID, Avoidant Restrictive Food Intake Disorder. This term was introduced to the DSM-5 in 2013. This was previously under the umbrella of selective eating disorder. In a study conducted in 2016, it was found that 63% of pediatricians and pediatric subspecialists were unfamiliar with the diagnosis of ARFID. Research has found rates of ARFID up to 22.5% in a pediatric eating disorder day treatment program. Considering many people with ARFID go under the radar when their weight or growth are uncompromised, this percentage does not give us accurate data about the general population. Considering we're still expanding how we see neurodivergence in cisgender women and non-cisgendered people, the statistics identifying ARFID as more present in males may be inaccurate. People with ARFID avoid certain foods because of texture, smell, lack of familiarity, versus macronutrient perceived calories and/or the fact that they are categorized as junk food. They experience general stress or anxiety around certain food that is not associated with their body or health. This avoidance of certain foods in some cases serve as the individual's form of self-assertion, anxiety management, and/or sense of security or familiarity. Significant weight loss, failure to achieve expected weight gain, or general nutrient deficiency can occur when food groups are eliminated or greatly diminished as a result of an individual struggling with ARFID. Some people may need to rely on oral supplements to meet their needs. ARFID can lead to a marked interference with social activities. Limited food groups can diminish a person's confidence in attending age-appropriate activities such as going for boba or celebratory meals. They can feel isolated and even ostracized. Individuals do not need to have another diagnosis to struggle with or be diagnosed with ARFID. Last year, a 12-year-old with no diagnosis of any kind came to Your Life Nutrition for nutritional counseling. His family knew he had a limited palate, but were shocked to find out that after 5 days of heavy activity at football camp, their 12-year-old only consumed crackers and juice. On days 6 and 7 of camp, he added in French fries, even though he thought they were terrible. When he came home, the family noticed his significant and obvious weight loss, all due to the fact that he was uncomfortable with eating unfamiliar food. Not being able to eat unfamiliar foods can be dangerous. For a growing active boy, missing these needed calories for 1 week can have a significant impact on his weight and health. What can we investigate to find out if ARFID or any neurodivergent-related issues are affecting a client or loved one? Does this person struggle with when and what to eat? Does this person have trouble nourishing themselves throughout the day or in social situations? Do they eat past the point of fullness? Does this person get highly emotional when their preferred food's not available? Do they eat less than 10 different foods or struggle with eating unfamiliar foods? You can find a reference of these questions and other resources on our website at yourlifenutrition.co. Thank you.
I'm Nancy King, a registered dietitian nutritionist, co-author of the groundbreaking book, Moving Away from Diets, and an activist in the anti-diet, weight-neutral health community for over 30 years. I founded Your Life Nutrition, a nutrition counseling practice, 10 years ago, and have since then cultivated a team of compassionate dietitians who use science-based information and a body-inclusive approach to support clients with a myriad of medical challenges, lifestyle goals, and eating disorder recovery. If you or someone you love could benefit from the support of a dietitian, please reach out to us through our website, yourlifenutrition.co, or send us an email at info@yourlifenutrition.co. We have a free 20-minute intake process that can help you determine if we are a match for you. Be sure to check out our links for resources in the video description that will help you dig deeper into the material presented in this video series.